Hey, what's up, YouTubers, YouTubelets? Sofa King Tactical back again. Going to start a new project today. I've got here PS90. This barrel is retarded. Too long. Not looking good. Underneath it you can see here, stamp, Form 1. This took me 6 months. 6 months and a week from the day I dropped it in a mail. Not bad. They're saying some guys were running north of a year, 400 days on these a while ago. So anyway, step one, get the PS90. I got it on a local sale. Got a pretty good price on it. Got some ammo with it. Step two, get the paperwork. That's paper form on a trust, by the way. Step three, we're going to have to take the receiver across town and have it engraved. And step four then will be cut the barrel, send it out to Tross USA in Oregon. They're going to cut it back, thread it to where it should be to replicate a P90 barrel. Put a thread adapter on it, 1/2x28. Then you can run whatever muzzle device, whatever can you want. Then I got to figure out an optic and a light mount for it. Stand by. We'll take this thing across town, get it engraved, and move through the whole process. Okay, YouTubers, part four, not part four, this is step four of turning your PS90 into an SBR. We got the rifle, we got the paperwork submitted back, the receiver's engraved, we got to cut the barrel, and then send it off. I forgot to borrow a Sawzall from work, so it's going to be hacksaw time. It's pouring out. I don't know if you can hear that. Sorry for the noise. If the hacksaw blows and doesn't work, I'm going to have to go get a grinder. Something terrible and noisy. So, cross your fingers. So it's cutting through. I just had a thought. Cut all the way through. This probably gonna fall on the ground. I'm gonna get something to hold it up. Alright, I got a super sweet bungee cord, so if it tries to go flopping around, it won't hit the ground. That was a rhyme. This is taking forever. Definitely should have brought the Sawzall home. And hit my finger. That's a booyah. There's the barrel in there. So the barrel's threaded here into this thing, into this shroud. There's a pin there, blind pin, that goes through those threads. And I guess if you got any rounds on it, that doesn't come out. This is your only way. Let me get it out of the vise. We'll see what we got to do next. Alright, so what the internet says, you take the rest of the shroud off here. So anyway, what the internet says, you pull that shroud, you're left with this barrel. This barrel's loose in here. You can see. And this button, the takedown button, kind of interfaces with it too. But the trick is you take a dowel rod and you chase the barrel out with it, and it's going to keep this spring right there, because I guess that spring is a bear to get back in. There's also supposed to be, yeah, I don't know if you can see it, right in here is a second spring, and that's what gives the barrel that little bit of forward and aft motion when you're firing. Has something to do with reliability, according to FN. I don't know. So I'm going to find a dowel rod, push the barrel out, stick it through there, stick it back together, stick it in the safe. We'll get this barrel sent off to Tross, and I'll get back with you guys when it's time to put it all together. Okay, so the barrel's back from Tross. It's cut really nice. The thread adapter came with it. I got to apologize, I did not make a video of the assembly, but basically you push the barrel in from the back. Your placeholder or dowel rod comes out the front. The threads poke out the front. You thread the barrel into the thread adapter. It's a left-hand thread, though, similar to the P90. I think it's actually the same thread pitch as the P90. So you got to make sure to turn the rear of the barrel left as you thread it into that thread adapter. The thread adapter's got a flat on it that interfaces with the frame on the PS90, so you don't have to hold it with any kind of tools in the front. You are going to have to come up with a crazy skinny 15mm wrench or something to tighten the back of the barrel into the thread adapter. I went and got a cheap Harbor Freight crow's foot 15mm wrench. We had to grind it down considerably, probably take about a quarter of it away to get it down skinny enough to fit the flats in the back of the barrel. Then you put 30 to 35 foot-pounds of torque on it, and you're done. So as you can see, since I got it back, I got it assembled. It's grown a design machine mount and an Aimpoint H2. I was originally going to go with the Romeo 4T, I think it's called, the 4 Tactical. It's got an EOTech style reticle in it. I got that Aimpoint for like half of what they really cost in real life, so I just couldn't pass it up. I can leave it on forever. They're great optics. I would have really liked to try that reticle because I really like the reticle on my EOTech, but I just couldn't justify paying $500 for what's basically a Chinese Holosun, or much less than $500 for a legitimate Aimpoint. So we went with the Aimpoint. I haven't made or fabbed up a light and laser mount for it yet. I'm probably going to make a separate video for that because it's going to be quite a bit of work. There's going to be some drilling and threading and all that junk. One thing I do have for it, though, is this. That is the Griffin Armament Optimus Micro that you might have seen in a couple other of my videos. If you haven't, go check those out. I've been waiting. I bought that can specifically for this rifle. Been waiting to get this project done so that I could do a video on that can's performance on the PS90 SBR versus the Taxol Axiom that I've got. The Taxol, it seems a little bit quieter, but really it's very difficult to tell the two apart. But I'm going to do another video also kind of wrapping up with Optimus, some cleaning of it, and then how it sounds on the end of this compared to that Taxol. So stay tuned for that one. If you want to see more videos on the PS90 SBR as well as the Optimus Micro, then go ahead and, I guess, subscribe, and there's a bell that comes up. Click that. I don't know. I've never subscribed to any YouTube channel, so I don't know how to do it. But if you guys can figure it out, go for it, and we'll see you down the road in those videos. Thanks for coming by.